Hi, everyone. I hope you are doing as well as you can be during this unprecedented time that we're all going through right now, staying at home. I'm Molly Shen from Como News, and today I'm joined by Rachel Krinsky, LifeWire's Executive Director, to talk about LifeWire's response to the COVID-19 crisis. Rachel, I'm here in the Como studio. You are obviously in a remote location as well. This is a new experience for all of us.
Yes, I'm here at home, and thank you so much for joining me, Molly, and for all of the years that you've been supportive and involved with LifeWire.
Oh, it is absolutely my pleasure. I'm sorry that we're having to do things this way. It really is such a strange time, but LifeWire's role in our community is so important, and that certainly doesn't change just because the way our normal lives go about has changed. I was curious to talk to you to find out a little bit more about what's happening right now for survivors of domestic violence during this crisis.
This is a particularly difficult time for survivors of domestic violence. We're seeing that in 2 or 3 different ways. One is that survivors who are stuck at home with an abusive partner sheltering in place are in serious danger of increasing and more severe domestic violence. We see calls and needs spike even when there's a weather emergency and people have to be stuck at home for 2 or 3 days. And this is a much longer time than any of us have experienced before. And we are seeing those cries for help elevating. We actually got an email this week from a survivor who has been in a non-physically violent, controlling, and very angry relationship for a long time. And she says that she can see it escalating as her husband gets more and more stressed out. And she's very worried about her safety and her daughter's safety. But she reached out by email because she can't talk on the phone safely. So one of our advocates is working with her by email to do safety planning and give her support in other ways. We're also seeing a large increase in people needing help with their basic needs as across the country. People are in trouble because they've lost their income and they can't pay rent and they can't pay for food and they can't pay for utilities. But this is an even more serious problem for survivors who have recently left or even quite a while ago left an abusive partner, because if they can't make rent and they can't pay for food and they end up losing their housing, they are probably going to have to go back or choose to go back to stay with an abusive partner, especially if they have children in their care.
You mentioned your worker communicating via email with a client. What else has LifeWire had to do to adapt?
We are definitely increasing our help to survivors with those emergency needs. Just another example, we have a survivor who is pregnant. She's due any minute, and she just left her abuser, but she's staying in a hotel room, and we are paying for that hotel room because although she's been approved for an apartment, the apartment people don't have enough personnel to get the apartment ready for her. And so she is just sitting there, not able to afford her life, not sure what's going to happen when she has this baby, and at a lot of risk. So LifeWire has moved to remote services. We are still providing all of our services, either by phone or by telehealth, talking to people, providing all of that support. The most amazing adaptation to me has been our legal advocates, who are still helping survivors file domestic violence protection orders, but doing that remotely, including working with our partners remotely and even making appearances in court remotely.
Boy, those are some incredible challenges that you have to adapt to. I had, of course, really been looking forward to emceeing the World of Hope Gala and auction. It was supposed to be coming up on May 2nd, and we've had to reschedule that. Not cancel it, but reschedule it. But still, there's an impact to LifeWire from that.
There is an impact. Our annual gala raises $500,000. And although we hope that we will have a wonderful gala and that we'll all be able to be together in November, $500,000 is not a gap in cash flow that we can cover. And as these needs increase, we need to be here for survivors. We need to be that lifeline for survivors more than ever before. We're very concerned about maintaining our level of services and increasing and adapting them if we don't recoup that cash flow.
This is the time for the rest of us to try to step up and help with that. What can community members do to help LifeWire right now?
Please go to our website and join us in this virtual campaign. We are hoping to make up the critical gap so we can just keep being there for survivors in need. Also, reach out to the people that you love. If you know someone who is in a difficult relationship and may be at risk They may not be able to talk to you right now, and they may not have a window to plan for escape, but they need to know that you are there and caring about them. That is especially important now because LifeWire can't reach out to some of our people who depend on us but may not have a safe way to be reached. These and all of these other reasons, we need your help financially and we need your help in the community.
I think all of us are feeling just so much extra stress right now. And so thinking about the layers of stress I know I feel in my own house with my family where things are comfortable, imagining piling that on to somebody who's really living a tough existence day to day. You describing everything that LifeWire is doing right now really drives that home. I appreciate you and I appreciate all the work that everyone at LifeWire is doing right now to keep members of our community safe. I know that you'll help get a lot of people through this, so I appreciate it. It's been great talking to you today.
You too. Thank you so much, Molly.